Welcome back. How do you communicate with your friends and family, besides telephone calls for sure? Messengers? Chats? I'm sure 90% of the consumers regularly communicate via chat. Why do we not use this channel also for brands, for the communication with their customers? We will now get more details about a collaboration between Beiersdorf and LoyJoy, and we will hear more of Martin Böhm, the Chief Digital Officer of Beiersdorf. Hello, Martin.
Thursday from the sunny city of Germany, Hamburg.
From Hamburg.
My team from Beiersdorf and the LoyJoy team, of course, and myself, very happy that a lot of people are still joining, I guess despite the late afternoon session now. And hopefully we can give you and provide you with some of the insights we gathered during this journey in the next 18 to 20 minutes. We prepared some slides here, also some visual examples, so I would start off. Is this okay?
Yes, we don't see your whole face. Maybe you can fix your camera. Then it's good.
This direction or the other way?
This way is perfect. We want to see all of you, Martin.
Good.
That's a bit better. Yes,
Good?
That's very good.
Okay.
Thank you. So,
you're welcome.
Have fun.
Thank you a lot, guys. Thank you. So, like it is stated here, and I think this is also a clear vision as Beiersdorf with brands like NIVEA. I will tell you in a second a bit more about this. We want to be in the dialogue with consumers. We call it the one-to-one interaction dialogue, and this is our clear vision for this company with 1 billion consumers. And I think the whole story is also about that we're talking about, on the one side, one of the biggest challenge for CPG companies like us. But on the flip side, it's also the biggest opportunity, because at the end of the day, it's about how to get connected with a strong consumer base you build up during a lifelong journey. And for this company is more than 130 years. And how to get into a dialogue when we actually were born out of an environment where we create and innovate physical products, but now we're in this digital age. So how can you connect them? And before we jump to this, just a quick housekeeping, I would say, because not everyone is aware of Beiersdorf. I guess in Germany, of course, for sure you are. But sometimes when we come also to the US, sometimes mixing up with like Bayer with a big chemical company, but it's not the case. So Beiersdorf is standing for one of the biggest skincare brands and products of the world, leader across the world in categories, countries. We are more in 190 countries available, so literally everywhere. So one of the biggest scaling engines behind. And innovator of products coming then from NIVEA, Eucerin, and also La Prairie. So we're serving mass, derma, and luxury brands. So we are a very democratic brand. So no matter the age, no matter the gender, no matter their skin type, we are there for you, helping the people, feeling them comfortable and good in your skin. So, my name is, and I was introduced like this, CDO at Beiersdorf. So I guess having in front of me one of the toughest jobs, I guess, apart from the other C-level functions for sure. But it's this leading this company through a transformation. And transformation is always, you can talk about tech, you can talk about analytics, but at the end of the day, it's about people. People, mindset, culture. We have to transform this big engine. And my favorite slogan is always, I have met the enemy and he is us. So the only thing that is stopping us transforming, going into this new direction and living in this new environment is us, is ourselves. And we have to find a way to get through it. So I think in the past 2 days, I guess you learned a lot about the consumer behavior, and I don't want to bore you with this one, but I just want to make clear that and it's also what our mindset is. There's a different consumer out there. We call them at Beiersdorf consumer now. And we have to understand a couple of things. And this is also crucial when it comes later to new dialogue approaches, new interaction approaches like the chatbot we have built. First of all, people not trusting brands anymore. I guess, of course, on one side they will trust, but they also trust each other, trust their their community. I just recently had my experience yesterday, to be frank, on the highway, getting to a rest spot. So in Germany, you would say Raststätte. And now you are even asked at the toilet if the experience was great. So the whole stuff is about experience. And a company, like I said, what was really built up product-centric, and I want to turn it to consumer-centric perspective in building experience around the product, because it's more than the physical product. It's more like the cream in a tin. It's more like the cream or lotion in the bottle. It's about what we can tell about the product. It's about how to apply it, what you should know about the ingredients, how you can improve your skin condition, and so on and so forth. This is what we, as, I guess, with a foundation in skin science for more than 100 years, this is what we have to serve. And of course, the consumer is interested in personalized experience, So what I got as an experience should be something that my colleague will get. And I think this we have to cater for. And the other one is the consumers of today, they are impatient. You know it by yourself if you order something. If the experience is not good, it ends up in a bad scenario. And this is we should avoid. We have built up and ramped up the consumer journey, and this is nothing new. This concept is out there since, I guess, Kotler wrote his first marketing book. It's always about, and also still in this digital game, it's still about awareness, drive the people into purchase and repurchase, let them stay with our products, with our brands. But the whole thing is now not about the product, it's about experience. And experience you compose across the journey, across the life stages. And this is our journey here. It also has an infinite loop around, because for us it's a flywheel. It's not just, and this is maybe the perspective from the past, only focusing on products, but also thinking this journey and product. But we have to think from consumer side. And this is make them aware, make it visible, make it shoppable, make it lovable. And this is all about. But a company like us, where still 80% is at the shelf, at the brick and mortar, we often lose the connect to the consumer when it comes to the get stage, when they buy the product, when they use the product at the beach, at the bathroom. And this is where we're thinking now at the moment, how to get in this game again, how to get in this personal relationship, how to get into the dialogue. And that's why we're also now trying out a lot of things in chatbot, and this is also mainly this topic about. Why are we doing this? It's super simple, I guess, thousands of studies. Again, I guess you can also sort it for yourself, but we also have seen this. And companies who have done this, and this is a recent study, they show some really nice revenue benefits. And for example, if you ramp up really an office and department for this, or we call it a Beiersdorf capability teams, where you really focus on personalization function and building up the intimate dialogue, then you can generate like 4 times ROI impact. And if it's for example with AI, and where you utilize the scenarios, building up algorithms, it's twice. So we can see the benefits, and now we at the moment in the phase of scaling it across the world, scaling it across the brands, but I can really build on that, what was shown also during the study. So this is it. This is what our conversation platform, we call it internally Hello NIVEA. So pretty simple. We start with our iconic brand, because this is worldwide. This has more than 500, 600 million people around that we are catering for, that we interact with. And this is now the big chance for us. And we show you a few use cases in a sec, where you can also see how you can engage with the consumer. And the nice thing about this conversation platform is it's not only in our own channels, but we really try to leverage and connect it where the community sits. And this is in the most important social media channels, first of all. Facebook, WhatsApp, you know them. But it's also then Viper, that's, I guess, the uncommon the channels when we come from a Europe side. And of course, also then WeChat when we talk about China and Asia. And the nice thing is, and what we built, and this is also together with the guys from LoyJoy, they have built up a conversational cloud, they call it, and it's all module-based, process-based, that you can just put easy together the streams you want to have in the dialogue with the consumer, and can quickly build up in a couple of days new chatbots, new contents, pretty fantastic. Also, the good thing is it's channel agnostic, not only on the internal side, but also on the external side. Internal sides mean it's connected to our content management system. It's connected to our product information management system, eShop, to our CRM system. And on the outer side, it's connected, like I said, it's channel agnostic to our own consumer experience hubs, like the website, like the eShop to the consumer, and social media channels. And what is also great, this is also where you can get, as a global brand like we are, bring the countries into the game. Yeah, it's like having or developing different chatbot. Here's, for example, a newsletter, a loyalty game, a skin type consulting tool, or definitely supporting campaigns. All the different facets, all on this one platform, channel agnostic, internally, externally. Here are some examples, and this is one of the recent ones, just went live and also now scaled across the world, our Naturally Good products and range. And this is also a very interesting product for the consumer, yeah, because they want to know more about the ingredients. They want to know more about what is how I apply it, what is the science behind. And also here, actually, this is a colleague from us, from the R&D team, that also then explaining the product to us. And of course, you have different engagement possibilities. Either it's on mobile, either it's at the POS, either it's in the ads, whatever. You can imagine a lot of things. And while I'm talking about this, we also build up is not only with campaigns, but as I said, a company like us has also have to think about not only delivering physical products, but also delivering new services. And as I said, we have more than 100 years of skin experience and skin science. And we put all this knowledge now to a skin assessment tool, which is called Skin Guide, went live in Germany, now also across Europe in the next month. And this is based on the knowledge of 10,000 women, where we at the moment connected to, talking every day to them. And they're assessing also their skin condition every day while using certain products. And this knowledge is then coming into the service here and was made available then to all the other women and men out there. And here you have even the chance not to understand your skin better by doing a selfie, but it's also you can get in regular contact with us and really measure it over time. We call it Skin Diary, persönliches Hauttagebuch, where you can engage with us. And this is also then triggered here to get into the Skin Guide also by this chatbot technology. So we can build whatever we have as services easily built into this platform. Another thing, and this is also quite nice, that when it comes to the media game, here's one example just running on the screen is the chatvertising. I guess it was already on vogue 3 years ago, but now it's really a powerful engagement, and you're now using here external publisher websites. It's connected to our ad server, but it also allows, of course, already at this stage for fantastic data and insights from the consumer, how they behave, and we tried it now as well. So you can see it's not only on our own sites, on our own service, on social, but it's also in the media game. Some nice examples, and this is one concrete use case. And it's not like that we're saying here we try it out, but it's also we live the statement about what you measure, you can also manage, because without management, without measurement, you cannot really show reaping the benefits and also get additional investments. This was just the case in the UK, where they asked for on helping the consumer on finding the right skin type. And this is also showing, we had before also, we had a loyalty program where we sent out a mass newsletter, but now it's getting into this one-on-one connection with this personal experience, asking the individual, do you want to know more about your skin? Do you want to know what is your right skin type? Do you know what is the right product? And we have also then noticed, this leads to a definitely more qualitative conversation with the consumer. You have to imagine this was only a trial case for 3 weeks, and look, almost 9 minutes screen time the people spend on average. 10,000 of conversations in this only short period of time was pretty amazing. And in general, it was a 60% uplift on more qualified conversion. What we also found out, and this is because we now ramp this whole stuff up across more than 40 countries, and this only within 8 months, like it was said in the tagline of the announcement of the session here. And what we have seen, and it's no matter the gender, no matter the age, again, the consumers are willing to enrich their personal data, 50 to 60%. I was not imagining this, yeah. And the same was also then with the sign-up rate. Consumers were willing to sign up, yeah, the 60 to 70% was pretty amazing. Yeah, and this was then, if they sign up here, then we can also lead the dialogue later on with the consumer through different other engagement programs we have at Beiersdorf. So the coolest thing was, because then we also, and this is maybe also the case why it's so fast and was scaled so fast. And as you know, as Beiersdorf, we're scaling a lot of tools also on other with other strong partners. But here you can see it was scaled in 8 months now, but like I said, in more than 40 countries, with a amazing feedback. These are real verbatims from our colleagues out there. And the cool thing is, you can order even this chatbot tool with a chatbot. I'll show you in a second. And you just select. You just tell them, and you can see it here now. You just put in your email as a colleague of Beiersdorf, then say, okay, this is, I'm interested. I want to know more about this chatbot. I want to try it out. And also pricing is really, it's a standard pricing, different packages, but not really a threshold. Then you can select, this is already the toolbox. Now they said, I want to have the chatbot for Naturally Good. And then you even say, do I want to have it on a website? Do you want to have it on a social media channel? Yes. And you just click and click and click. And then after that one, you get the customized product at your hand, also with a connect to all the systems already. And you can try out for 3 days or 4 days. And if you're really convinced, then you said, okay, I want to implement it now, and I really want to scale it fast. Yeah, and the rollout success factors, you can say, and then maybe in a nutshell, it was really about the standardization. What you have also seen in this conversational cloud, in the overview, it's really completely built into our current infrastructure. Yeah, it's already there from the scratch, and the infrastructure is in the back. It's channel agnostic, connected to, at the moment, to all the most important social media channels. So we have already access to the potential 2 billion people. Of course, now you have to fill it and fuel it with content. But whatever the content, the idea you have, you can build it here. And if other countries are interested, they just copy and paste it. And of course, brand intelligence, because we track and get a lot of data about behavior. And then you can also predict and propose certain things. And this is what we also now see, that we can really create nice experiences. And of course, partnership and collaborations, not only here with LoyJoy on this side, but also with the other partners who come along with their system. And either they are now responsible system inside or outside, like media partners. They were pretty interested, always opened up to this one, because they also want to experiment on this new technology, and always try to find new ways how to also can improve their products, like in this chatvertising example, and to propose also this new service to other companies like us. So this was pretty fast, but still I think I made it during the given time. Whenever the people out there have a question to ask to my team, please drop me a line via LinkedIn or via email, and we're happy to discuss further. So thank you for that. Thank you for the time listening to this, joining us, and we like you too from Beiersdorf.
Martin, thank you so much. We just have seen there, do something great. This was in the back. I'm sure you do this, and the customers are happy about that. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your insights. And yes, hope to see you next year.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I will hope to see you soon. Okay, see you.
Thank you, Martin. Bye-bye.
Bye from Hamburg. See you guys.